Season 2 will either elevate the finals to one of the best FPS games on the market, or completely destroy it. I've already made several videos about the game's current state and received my fair share of criticism and hatred, which I genuinely appreciate. It shows that you guys haven't given up on this game completely, and developers still have the chance to transform this title into a timeless masterpiece that you would enjoy playing with friends even 10 years later. I definitely overreacted in my previous videos, mistakenly thinking that my personal success was 100% tied to the game's success. You know, I always wanted to be a content creator, to go pro, play scrims, and play online tournaments and visit lands around the world. I've invested a lot of time and energy into improving, learning, and coaching to an extent where the finals has become the center of my life. And of course, when you are hyper focused on something, you lose the sense of reality. I was thinking that the game is dead and there is nothing we can do about it. But then I realized that it's absolutely okay for the game to lose players, for the game to have poor updates, be unbalanced, lack competitive scene, or even lose the interest of people that I would personally love to play with. When I stopped obsessing over the game and looked at the bigger picture, I realized that developers are human beings too. They also have their own vision, plans, and most important, lives outside of the finals, and they need to make mistakes and find solutions independently without me or any other content creators crying all over internet about how terrible some things are. Developers only need our love, support, and a bit of constructive criticism to the pain points we have in the game, just to make it better for everyone. I always fail to admit that, but the finals is everything I ever wanted from an FPS title. It is a perfect balance between a battle royale game, but without the tedious looting system and boring rotations, a tactical shooter without the need to hold an angle for an extended period of time, only to die when you blinked once in 3 minutes, and a chess match that requires you to be an extraordinary player to lead the team to victory. Playing this game, I also noticed a very interesting pattern in my life. The second I stop being grateful for all the good things I have, not only I absolutely do not deserve anything better, but also I risk losing everything I once had. It's been roughly 2 months since the game's release, and developers were always very quick when it comes to addressing issues and adjusting the necessary balance, fixing the pain points the players would experience. These updates have significantly improved the game, and if you compare the current state with something that happened during closed betas 1, 2, and an open beta, you realize how far we have come. We no longer have the light double barrel, annoying invisibility, broken recon, and almost zero C4 nukes. Let me show you my predictions for Season 2. This might be copium, but trust me, give it some time, developers will cook. In my personal opinion, developers will add custom games and start working towards improving the competitive scene. I feel like they already made the game appealing enough for the beginners, the newer players, so they can step it up a little bit and make it fun for 0.1% players. Custom games will also offer players the opportunity to experiment with various game modes similar to those we already have in Overwatch 2. This will make the game less repetitive and it will appeal to the wider range of audience. Whether you enjoy parkour, 18+ furry-only dating servers, or find excitement in evasive dash swords-only deathmatch free-for-alls, there is something going to be interesting specifically for you. Also, don't forget about big, exciting tournaments, Twitch rivals, and many more things that are gonna wait us for Season 2 competitive. In addition to that, I also believe that developers will look into skill-based matchmaking that they currently have and massively improve them to the point where it will prevent bronze, silver and gold players from being matched against top 500 players. This will ensure balanced games with player matched. I feel like a change like this single-handedly can bring back a lot of players into the game who really enjoyed solo queuing or wasn't finding it fun being stomped or stomping over players that are significantly lower skill level than them. I would assume that developers will also cook new weapons, gadgets and a new map that comes with each major update in every single game I personally played. This is just a standard in every title. I would argue that developers will not cook new abilities because not only that it takes a lot of time to balance them out, but it can drastically break the game or switch the meta, so only weapons and gadgets. Finally, hopefully this game will receive better optimization to make sure that players can achieve adequate, stable FPS numbers without needing to invest in a $3,000 high-end PC. That was it for today. Stay safe.